bet you guys thought I ran away from home, but I didn't. I'm still here. My name is Billie. I'm the Crafty Floridian. I live here in Sarasota County, Florida, in the southern part of Florida. We're having beautiful weather, in case you're asking. If I look to my right, it's because that's where the monitor is. I found my arm. When I was cleaning out this room, there's my arm. So I could put my webcam up there, and we can look down and about together. So I thought, I know, first of all, I want to thank everyone for all my birthday wishes, my cards that I got, and I got I don't know who it was from. It says "Smile More, Worry Less" appointment book, and I'm putting stuff in it. Yes, I am. I've got my one couple things scheduled tomorrow. I'm finally getting my CT scan on my neck and my back. I have a play date with Joanne on Friday. She's coming up from Bonita Springs, and I'm going to take her up to Sarasota. We're going to go over to the Amish community, and they have. I was doing craft fairs, and it was right there in front in the Amish community, and it was right there in front of a quilting place where these ladies, they sit around in their long dresses and their little hats, and they sit there and make quilts. So I'm going to take Joanne over there, and we'll see if they're doing any quilting. It seems like they just wander in and start working on the quilts. So we're going to check that out on Friday. And that one fiber place that I took the girls to in October, that she was moving, so I don't know if I'll have an opportunity. Look, I'm looking over there now. Opportunity. That's a blank wall behind me because I haven't put. That's my sewing tape. This is where I cut, and these are a basket full of scraps and stuff that I'll be using. That's the. I know I'm bouncing around, aren't I? Well, don't pay any attention to me. Those are the squares that I'm going to be making the blanket out of. I have to iron them and start on that. I've got to cut a couple of linings for a couple of those bags there. So I'm just showing you my to-do list. I have not worked in here forever. Then I have, turn you around. Then I have this here, so I got my printer up there. I can hang my bags here and my Mardi Gras stuff, which was yesterday. And these are like, this basket is little things that I need to do, patterns I need to cut, so on and so forth. And then below that is just some packing stuff. That's stuff for refurbishing stuff. And then on the bottom is my sewing basket, my box of patterns, and that is stuff for my bags. Then I have this little plastic thing here, which is has ribbons and just junk in it. And then I don't know what all that stuff is. I did make a purchase. I'll show you. I got 2 rolls of black and another roll of canvas for my bags that I'm going to be making. So that's my purchase that I made this month. So anyway, I don't know who sent me this appointment book, but I love it, and thank you so much. I love it, love it, love it. and I've already started March, my March appointments. I know it looks. I think I've got one March appointment. But what I'm doing is I keep it beside me so that if I see something that I'm watching on YouTube, I'll sit there and write some notes. You know what they're doing and so on and so forth. But I did get cards. Thank you so much, everybody that sent me cards. I'm not going to, just. But I have to show you this one card. And on the outside of it, it says not to make a big production of it, but you ready? Isn't that the coolest thing? I love it. This is from my friend Cindy. This was happy Valentine's and happy belated birthday. But isn't that funny? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you so much for my little gifts and my cards. I really appreciate it, especially all the well wishes on Facebook, YouTube, and etc. social media. So I thank y'all so much. Geez, I thank you. Okay, now I'm going to show you some of. Is that? I'm working with this now. You gotta beg my. Gotta, you know. Oh, I didn't show you on this side, did I? There's my fabric. Look how organized that is. Now I haven't organized the shelves yet, okay? But I did organize this. And there's my little ironing board and stuff. Then you see here, there's all my little animals, all my little creatures. And below that is my project bags. And under that is my shipping stuff. But you can see I've got all my fabric there. So that is really a blessing. Okay. Are we good here? All right, so I'll show you some things that I've been working on. And the first thing I'm going to show you, now I'm going to do, I'll do a little video on how to do this. But I don't know if you haven't, you need to go and let me put this a little bit over here. I don't know. Anyway, but you need to go, and if you went and saw Debbie of the Canadian Crocheter, if you saw her last video, she showed these little a puff blanket that she's making, and she's knitting it and then attaching it together. So after I saw that, I got inspired, and my little creative mind went crazy. And she made the comment saying that you could probably make it crochet it. So I said, okay, let me be the, let me see if it can be, if we can put this together as a crochet. Would you like to see what I got put together? And you can do this with the skein, yarn that you've got hanging around that you're not doing anything with. I found yarn that I tell you I've had 30, 40 years, and I decided I'm just going to take this and make these. And I've got my little bucket right here, my little kitty cat bucket. Now I'll show you, these are like the little puffs that I crocheted. And what I did is, they're actually 12, chained 13, and then a 12 chained half double crochet. And I did find a video where a girl made these. She made them, but anyway, I don't remember what her chains were or anything. So I said, well, I'll just do it my way, right? Do it my way. Whatever, however that goes. Anyway, so I made a bunch of puffs. Okay. Now I've attached some so that I attached some so that I could show you what it's beginning to look like. are my puffs. Now, there's all kinds of things that you can do with these. Attaching them, you can attach them any way you want. That's what I did. And I am stuffing them a little bit heavier than I did when I started out because I was thinking I could make you can make a pad for your chair, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do with this. And I have found the secret. Y'all won't believe this. I was so excited. I found the secret how to keep Abby out of my chair in here. Turn the fan on. She doesn't like it. And I had the fan on, when I was working in here, left it on, and I noticed she didn't come in. And that's it. I just leave the fan on. She doesn't come in, so we don't have to fight. So that's my I'm still connected to them. But anyway, so I did 12 stitches, half double crochet, and I went up 12 rows. Now you could I was thinking of making more of a brick one, but then I said, well, let's start small because I might get bored with it. But I found that if you just, so then I'll just connect, this here, and I found this ugly yarn here. I think this is Red Heart Stripes or something. I didn't like it, but I only have one skein of it, so I'll put that probably down here somewhere. But I'm just connecting them as I go, but I think I'm going to make this one a wide load for this chair, and then make it so that it curves up, and goes up behind my back. What do you think? So these are my crocheted puffs. So we're getting there. 4 times 3 is 12. So I've made a dozen plus these 3. But what I'm doing is just I'm going to put it in this little bag here. Here, can you see? Yeah, this little bag here that Debbie sent me. So I'm going to put little balls in here, and like if I go somewhere, I'll have. Oh, and you can't do it with a big hook now because it'll show through. It'll show through on the the stuff that you stuff it with. You know what I'm talking about, right? The stuff that you stuff with. But anyway, just carry your. Tomorrow I'm going for my. I'm just going to put them in there and do it. But I use a G hook number 4. I tried doing a larger and then a smaller. Smaller was a little difficult, but the G hook does. You can't see the stuffing, so you can't do it. You can do it in a large hook if you want to. That's your choice, but it makes a tighter and a more sturdy puff. So I use an H hook, a 4. I said that. So anyway, so I got miscellaneous. Yeah, here's that ugly stuff. So I got some of that, and this ugly stuff. I got some of that, and I've just been putting in little stuff, little balls of yarn that I have, and just putting it together. But isn't that fun? So you could do it. Now I think Debbie's making hers are like diamond shape, right? I was going to say triangle, but it's not. It's like diamond shape, and she's hooking them together, and she's making a bedspread. But like she said, you just have to just play along and see how it goes. But I just picked this up night before last and started doing it and putting it in my little kitty cat. Can you see it? Little kitty cat basket. So that's a project that I have started and I'm working on. I had after I did all this moving and stuff around, I had a little something like, I don't know if it was a virus or a flu, but I couldn't stay awake and I ached all over, carried a little fever. I don't think it was nothing respiratory. So if I can't walk, if I walk from here to the living room, I'm huffing and a puffing. So it's something I'm going to have looked at. Okay, so I'm just going to show you my active whips, and then I'll show you the whips that I haven't done anything for, and let's decide what I should do with it. Okay, now this is a sewing project. It is, you can't see this very well, but it's a, oh, that's better. You can see that. Look. So that's like a poncho. Yep, and I'm using this this marble chunky. It's knitted. It's knitted. I mean, I think I showed it to. I don't know if I showed it before, but I'll mark it this time where I show you. But here it is. Isn't that pretty? This is the right side. Always mark your right side. I always mark my right side because you never know, because they both look alike. So I have to do this. I have to do. I think it's how many inches? It's very simple. Very, very simple. I only got one page to worry about, but I have to do 18 inches. And then after 18 inches, it's split. This will split here. And then it goes up, and then you cast these off, and then you do the other side and do so many. But you think, God, that's not very big. But when you block this, and it's going to be, it should look like that. See? Just barely ribbed. So yeah, that's going to be nice. So, and then here, for the pattern, one side you start with a purl, the other side you start with a knit. So I have to be careful, or else I have gone this far without screwing up. And it's because of the markers. And I know I told you all about the markers. So yeah, so this is, see, look how nice that looks. Looks better on the webcam than it does in person. Anyway, I've got four more skeins of this. I haven't even used one, and look how much I got left on it. Is that a new skein? No. Look at this. I still got this, and I got four more of these. So knitting this goes really far, and I do try to do. At least for who am I talking to over there? I got to talk to you. 4 or 5 rows a day or something. And did I show you? I don't know if I showed you this, that Freeze Baby Fiber Frolic made me and sent it to me. Isn't that a pretty bag? So I'm using that for one of my major projects. Cat hair all over it. So I just love it. Isn't that pretty? I got that, and it drawstring plus straps. So I keep that major project there. Okay, I'll show you the next one. Oops. I don't know how I get this thing strung up. Now you're going to laugh at this one. Not at the project, but this is that blanket that I was making. Remember? For Boggy Creek. Well, I think I'm like almost halfway through it already. So now I picked it up the other night, and I was going to start, and then I thought, oh my God, how do I do this? I had forgotten. So I have to look at Fiber Spider's video, and then I'll pick it right back up. But this for sure, I want to get finished because I really love this pattern, and I'm thinking about making the lady across the hall a blanket like this for when she takes naps, and I just think she'd love this pattern. But I gotta find her her place is done in blues. Like her couch is like a denim blue. So it's blue and white is her colors. But I think she needs an accent color. And when I ask her, she says, I don't have an accent color. But anyway, I'll look through my stash and see what I have. But I could I think it'd be pretty, something like this. So I will be finishing this off because I got, plenty of time, but I'm going to get that finished off. Okay, let's bring another bag. Oh yeah, I got bags, guys. I got bags. All right, this is a bag that I made. Did I line this? Yeah, I did line it. It's one of the first ones that I made, and it didn't pass mustard. So anyway, now I have been working on this for a couple years. It's a knitted pattern, and it's a universal yarn. But anyway, it's made with linen. My fingers look funny. They look old, don't they? Look how old they look. They're starting to get all these spots on them. They're starting to wrinkle up. Anyway, this linen sweater, and I've got it in two colors. I'll show you where I am. This is knitted. Here I am. Now, I'm trying to decide if I would like to, well, now that I look at it, I don't know if I want to frog it or not. Well, maybe I won't frog it. Maybe I just need to put some time into more of my knitting projects. But that's going to be wouldn't that be a pretty sweater to put on with jeans or something? I don't even know what size I'm doing. Wait a minute. I got it circled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know how they put the parenthesis and then they go. Okay, so I went with, I think, 50. So that's 1X. Small, medium, large, 1X. Okay, so this is extra small. Okay, small, medium, large, 1X. I'm doing a 1X, guys. Yeah. I should get this finished. I mean, it's a cute sweater. And it's a back, front, and the two little short sleeves. Okay. All right. I guess because it's on this teeny weeny little needles. And the needles are like a 3.75, a US 5. But I like the colors. And it's linen, so it's nice and airy, a nice summer, summer. So anyway, let's put that back. They say you're not supposed to, well, I got all that. I got it all balled up, so I'm ready to go with this. So I think I'll just keep working on this and the other one. Okay, thank y'all for making up my mind. I appreciate it. So we're going to continue with that. Let's see what's in this bag. All righty. This is a bag that Debbie made me, that she wrapped one of my gifts in. And, this has this beautiful yarn in it. Look at that. It was in the box that I had won from Bag O' Day. And I love this. It is acrylic, and it's made by this Soho Classic Spun. Soft. I've been looking for a project for this. And this thing has a lot of yardage, I think. The color is called Victorian. Isn't that Okay, there's 440 yards in each one, and I've got 3. So that would be a nice project. So I just put it in this bag, waiting for a project, to go with it. So I don't have a pattern yet for that. All right, let's see. Now I have this bag was made. Excuse me. Wow. Sorry, I had something. This is the one, the Crochet Sweater. Remember this one? Frozen Forest Tunic. Well, I got all the yarn here. Now here's what I had done already. But let me show you. There is, now if you look real closely, what do you see that's wrong with this? Huh? All right. This side, my right side, is missing, and somewhere I screwed up, but it's missing, I think it's 3 stitches, 3 or 4 stitches. So one side is smaller than the other side. Now, I could frog it all back down to here, okay, and then just start this over again and make sure I've got the right number of stitches going across. I think this might have been where I was last time I showed you this, and then I've done all this. This is the front. So what should I do? Should I frog it down and start over again? Because with this pattern, it puts it all off, because now I'm going to start, start with this part, and I don't want it to be lopsided, So I love this. Yarn, and this yarn is, it's this. Y'all know what it is. I got a whole. What is that down there? Oh, I don't remember what I put in here. I don't have a ball band. What is this? Oh, something I had started. We'll put that back in here with that yarn. So I think what I need to do is to go start counting on each side and see where, because I kind of see right here it looks normal. So I think I'm going to have to go down the side and figure out where I started losing it, and that's where I'm going to have to frog it and come back and do it. It's fun to do, but geez, I just can't believe. I think maybe maybe that's where that little thing is. It's where I started losing my count. But I will go back, and I think I'm going to take your advice. I'll go back. I'll just count down and see where I started losing the where I started losing the stitches, because I kept the right side kept getting smaller and smaller. Oh God, I can't believe it. But because the pattern in the middle, the pattern in the middle looks perfect. I mean, each row is okay. That's what I'll do. I will go and figure out where I started losing my stitches, because it looks about the same. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Well, maybe not. Huh. Oh, you guys, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I gotta really read. I really gotta go over this. So anyway, I will go over this because I think this would be a pretty sweater. Okay, so I will hang on to that and to my pattern, and we'll work on this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. You know, I've been having trouble with my hands and my wrist, and the doctor said I did have carpal tunnel. That's okay. I know that probably got it. But what's happened is that my hands start to hurt. I mean, I can feel them throbbing when I do a lot of crocheting. So, like yesterday, I did a bunch of puffs and I worked on my knitting, and my hands really hurt last night. So it's really hard to crochet. I can't crochet for long periods of time like I used to. So my accomplishments are going to be few and far between, if at all. As you can see, I'm not getting too far on anything. But at least I'm trying, and I don't want to give up. I've been doing this since I was a teenager, and I just don't want to stop. And the other night I was crocheting, and I just kept going until the pain just shoot right up on my leg, my arm, my leg. Yeah, I have pain in my leg too. But I don't want to give it up. I just love it so much. But it is, I think that's what's gotten me down so far this year, is the fact that I can't accomplish much. And knitting is a lot easier on my hands than crocheting, and it's very depressing. So I'm going to try to do more sewing, just to do anything. Well, let's get more. Here I am mouthing off, babbling like a brook. So let me get another. I've got 3 more. Let's see what else we got. I don't remember what's in most of these. What's this? Oh my God. Oh, this is. I had gotten this book called Knit Shawls and Wraps in 1 week. 1 week? I don't think so. And I think I started this one. And I was going to try to do, go through the list here and do a lot of these shawls. Now I've done this one. Is it this one? No, is this it? Yes. I've done this one, and that was given away. So this is like my 3rd, I think. I did one. Oh, maybe that's the one I did. Maybe I didn't give it away. Oh, this is the one. Oh, it's all marked up. You would think I would know which one. This is the one that I did, and that was given away. The other one that I showed you is on the dining room table, and on top of the blocks. It needs to be blocked. It's been sitting there for months, so I need to get that blocked. So now I'm working on this one, and I'm using this this yarn here, which is Candy Crush Wash Merino, and I got that balled up there, and this is as far as I've gotten. But it is a pretty yarn, isn't it? Look at that. But that's as far as I've gotten. Bad girl, bad. And I don't want to I kind of like it. I will get back to that. So we'll keep this, okay? And this is I'll show you. I've always gone to craft fairs. When I lived up north, me and a couple girls, we'd jump in the car and with a lunch or something, and we'd go to the, I don't know, what was it, Smoky Mountain, Smoky, I don't know. Then we go to the Quaker. There was a little Quaker village there in Virginia that we would go every year, and they'd have a big, fall festival and crafts and stuff. But anyway, this lady made this bag, and this the Redskins, which was my team for many, many years. And so a friend of mine bought this for me. That's pretty cool, huh? I love this bag. I was just looking at how she did it, and she made it. She got pockets on both sides, kind of like the ones that I do, deep and yeah, exactly. So yeah, and I've had this for years. That's a nice bag, huh? The Washington Redskins. If you didn't know, that's a football team, or used to be. Alrighty, I got two more bags here, guys. Wait a minute, I got to scoot. I'm doing a scoot here. Come here. Let me get the other one. I have a reacher. I have a reacher, and I'm missing it. Missing one. I had two. One is worth a damn, and the other one, you probably can't hear me talk, can you? I want to say I had two reachers. One was good, and one wasn't so good. All right, this, I don't know where I got this bag. It's got kitty cats on it. Oh, let me see. Live in the moment. Okay, that's good. All right. Now this, one of my subscribers sent me, she said, here, try this, and I was going to make a duster, a duster out of it, and I still need to do that. And then when I picked it back up, I kept looking at it, and I think I figured out how to do it. I have to look. I can look at something that's crocheted or knitted and figure it out. So I think I've figured it out. But if not, the wonderful, wonderful yarny friend that I had that sent me this pattern, could you send it to me again? This is the side, and then I'm going to do another side, and then I'll do the back. But I've got this Yarn Bee Sweet Divinity. That's the yarn that I'm using, and it's this orangey stuff. And I got plenty to do it with, and it's very light, so it's going to be nice to go with my dresses on the cruise. So I got a lot of work. This I have to make a priority. So if you remember what you sent me, I sure would appreciate it. I should have printed the your directions out, but if you could send it to me again, I really would appreciate it. My mind is not like it used to be. This getting old is just awful. Okay, so anyway, that's what I've been. See how that's going to look pretty, isn't it? I love it. So that's all I've done on it is this first panel. I'm trying to make it for me, and I'm going to make it long and like a tunic where it hangs maybe below my bum. I just want it to look nice with my dresses. Okay, for the cruise. So I really got to get working on this for sure. Number one project. Now this project isn't the reindeer. This project is in a bag I made. This is Zen and Rogers bag. And I made this a long time ago. And this has got this Sweet Divinity. Is this Sweet Divinity? Yarn Bee, Soft and Sleek DK. No pattern in here, but I wanted to make a sweater out of this blue. I got plenty of blue in here. I think I got 3. I don't know how many yards in here. It's 100% low pill acrylic, 478 yards. I have approximately 3. So gotta make something. So that is just yarn waiting for a pattern. Okay. Well, let's see. We got it. This is a priority, which is the duster that I'm making for the cruise, and that'll just have to take a lift. This will have to stay here. This is this, which I enjoy making. What's this? I forgot what's this. Oh, that's looking for a pattern. This is that sweater. That'd be good for the summer and that. So I really have here 4 projects that I need to work on a little bit at a time. So, how was that, guys? So I love making I love making apparels. I do. I love sweaters and just those kind of things. So where are we? Oh my God, I've been keeping you forever. So those. Oh, and I got. I have to show you. I've got material cut here. I'm making a bag out of the hummingbirds. See the hummingbirds? I'm making the bag out of that. It's all cut. And then I found. Let's see. I've got my. This is fabric that I made, and she's got yarn too. Loves her dogs, and this is the. Look at this! Isn't this beautiful? So I've got the interfacing here that I have to do. So that's, and this is going to be the lining. This beautiful yellow check. So I want to get that made. But that's, yeah, that's what I was thinking about working on this afternoon. The morning, and then the pockets are going to be, oops, what? The pocket, I got them. Anyway, pockets are, how does that dog go? Like this. So each one of these squares is going to be a pocket with the dog on it. I'm sorry, it's all, well, anyway, it's one of the squares with the dog is going to be the pocket on each side. And then I've got this cut, which is the flamingo that I'm making for Joanne. So that is cut and ready. So I've got these cut and ready. I got the pockets ready. Interfacing, I think I'm going to put interfacing in this flamingo one. And then I put together out of this fabric that I got from Goodwill. Well, it was actually a drape. So I cut this. I love this fabric. I had these two. I had a belt that I got at Goodwill. So I'm going to sew this belt. I cut into 2 pieces, and I'm going to use that as a handle. I'm making this as a blanket bag for Nancy. So I'll have 2 bags. This I am not lining. I'm not lining this. I want it to be soft so that you can put a lot of yarn and stuff in it, and then she could carry it here. So I've got it all ready, and I had to do something a little different here because of the material, but I think I'm ready for that. All I have to do is sew it, get it going, right? But didn't this make a pretty bag? And I have some a gold drape over there too that can make a pretty bag. So these are the things that I have that are immediate. Well, my book is here. I don't know where the project is. So I think I'm going to sew this afternoon. I'm trying to, and I've got my 2 bags over here. Let me show you how to zip over here. Okay. I found some jewelry that I'm going to put I'm going to sew this on here. See, I'm going to sew that on this side. You can't. Well, anyway, I had it, but it slipped. And then I've got this piece down here. I don't know if I'm going to put it here or put it here and let it hang down on that side. So anyway, then I just need to put the lining in it. Whoops. Something just fell out. Oh, which was the necklace. So I haven't sewn that together yet. So I need to line that. And then I found this. Oh, I love. And I told you about this as a belt that I put the crocheted around. And then I found this to accent the. Isn't that pretty? It does so much for this bag. I said I want to put something to give it a little something. So I just love that. It's just so pretty. So all I have to do is line that. So those are the immediate. And then I have this, I made out of scraps. So I think I'm going to go with a hard, a hook kind of thing. So that's another thing. So I've got lots of projects. Whew. Now I've just got to get my. Oh, I'm keeping you all too long, aren't I? I'm sorry. Anyway, this thing. So I am going to. Oh, and the other thing that I'm going to do, and if you're interested, if you all are interested, if you're a sewer and you're interested in making a boggy bear, you can go on Boggy Creek Camp, and you could find under, I think it's under volunteers or something like that, and you could find a pattern for the bear there and print it out and cut it out. I'm going to try to do a video, very slow, I've already got the pattern. It's cut because I made that one bear. So now I'm going to go very slowly. And of course I have to read the pattern, but A and B and C and D and all that stuff. It was hard for me, but I got it done. But this time I'd like to do one where the bear's not pigeon-toed. I don't need a pigeon-toed bear. Like a normal bear. I haven't picked the material or anything like that, but yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'll do a little video on how to what do you call those? Tutorial on the bear. So if anybody else is interested and would like to try to make one, I will do that. Now that I've got my this arm thing here, you could turn that thing down so that I can put my little fingers out here. I mean, now I don't polish my fingernails, because when I polish my fingernails with polish, somehow my fingertips have a reaction to it, and it's almost like it hurts. It's almost like it's sore, like the tips of my fingers are sore. So I don't use nail polish. Now, when in October, JoJo from Joe's Web had these little stick-on things, and I had little flamingos, and she put it on my fingernails, and it stayed the whole week, and I didn't have any problems with it. So it must be some chemical or something that's in nail polish that causes that bruising feeling. So anyway, you'll just have to, just watch the pattern. You'll have to watch my hands. But I do watch people's hands, and what am I talking about? Okay, one more minute. What really confuses me sometimes is that I'll be looking at a tutorial, and the person that's doing the tutorial have these beautiful painted nails and say they are red. Oh, say they're red, okay. And then the material the yarn that they're using to do the tutorial is red. And I'm looking and I'm going, okay, now red nail, it all blends in together, and it's a little confusing. But I love seeing beautiful nails. I used to have beautiful nails when I was a young gal. Not anymore. So I'm getting ready for barbecue. What the hell's half mill barbecue? It's about 2 hours from here, and my friend is going to go with me. And if she can't go, Joanne said she would go. So I'm looking forward to that. They're going to have all kinds of prizes. They're giving away money. I got myself a chair with my birthday money to take, so I have a chair to sit in. I got the wide load kind of chair. So it's very comfortable. And I figure I'll take my crocheting and knitting or whatever up there when I'm watching have karaoke all day. And it's just going to be fun. I just going to just let my hair down if I had a lot of hair. Let my hair down and just have a really good time. I might even dance. If I throw something out, I throw something out. Like a back or an arm or a leg or whatever. But I just feel like having fun and dancing. And and this chair has a little hole on the right where you put your glass or bottle or whatever. And on the left, they have a little bag that you can put your ice in, So I have my ice, I have my drink, I have my crocheting, I have my knitting. What more could you ask for? And with friends and meeting new friends. So I'm really excited about it. Okay, so that's it. Now, the cruise we'll talk about later, next time. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long. I just feel like I didn't have enough content, and I just can't do a 10-minute video and then just walk away. But now you know what I've been working on, and I do have some finished objects, but I can't show you because I can't show you. They're gifts. So, but anyway, we just move on, right? And what's coming up in March? St. Patrick's Day. Used to be my favorite. I'll tell you about that later. Okay, used to be my favorite holiday. Still is in a way, being Irish and all. All right, I am going to say, I know I don't look Irish, but I am Irish. My mother is Irish. She's Irish on both sides of her family. And my father, I don't know what he is, maybe English or something. But I think it said he was Irish, that the name Mills came from an Irish, and they gave the name. So I am so Irish. It's sad. It's really sad. And then I found out that my father's parents, there was like 30 years different in their ages. Well, now he died when he was a baby, so I never knew him. She died when I was a baby, so I never knew her really. So yeah, it's some family trees. I'm thinking about going the family tree route just because I like it. And I've been watching the Murdoch trials. You know how I love trials. Well, I've been watching the Murdoch trial, which is about to start if it hasn't. Oh, it's in motion now. So I'm going to put it on here on YouTube, and then while this is downloading. And thank you for coming to visit me. And I do hope that you would subscribe and watch some of my videos. I swear I will have better content next time. We'll have some finished things done, okay? So I'm going to get sewing here, so I'll be able to show you. And then after this, I've got bags cut here to have a little auction. Or I think what I'm going to do is have a video and show them to my subscribers and tell you what the price is. And whatever is left over that you don't buy, then we'll do an auction. How's that sound? So that you have first choice at the going rate, or whatever price that I know that's so noted. Okay, so that's it. I'm out of here. I'm looking over here at the little dot. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at this. Okay, here we go. All right. You can see my new chair right through here. Wait a minute. See it? Right there. Whoops. Right there. It folds up and then it folds out. It's all padded. I might go to the beach. Look at that. Might go to the beach and sit there in my new chair. I need some sunshine. I need some energy. I need a boyfriend. No, I don't. I'm just teasing you guys. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you later. Oh, maybe I'll do a little live with Joanne and I. We'll see. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.